Cheers. Lemon, orange, carrot with a hint of ginger. Raw, living juice. Um, this is a juice recipe I really like to have quite often. My favorite thing about juices is as soon as it goes into your mouth, it hits pineal gland straight away. It's like, that's how you know you're on the right path. Okay, so just to let you know, this is two oranges. Wait, yeah, two oranges, two big navel oranges, about 300, 400 grams of carrots, peeled, with the tops off. I'd say about 3 centimeters of ginger, and one lemon. Perfect balance, not too spicy. Just a dash of ginger just to run through it. It's incredible. So this is like sweet, sour, spicy. So I'm gonna get straight to the point here. The ripple effect. What is the ripple effect? If I make this juice and I post online that I'm making raw living juice, because what you're seeing here is what's going to correct the fall from grace. It's going to take you a lot of research and education and contemplation to get to this understanding. But let's just say, long story short, this is the modern Jesus level of fasting for human beings, for the toxicity levels we face, for the addictions that we have, and for the environment that we're in. Super dehydrated, super constipated, super toxic, super deficient, chronically deficient in many things: vitamins, minerals, plant biochemistry. Um, very stressed, very fast-paced life. So this is the answer. Water dry fasting, incredible tools, but if you can run away to an island to do it. Okay, so what's my point? If I take this juice and I post about this online, somebody else sees it, and then they get inspired to make juice. And then when they make the juice, they get the same benefits. And then they get awakened, and they feel better, and they feel healthy, and they feel more hydrated, and they feel more connected, and they feel more energized. They get all the benefits, right? Because this is like, yeah, I'd say this has I don't know what disadvantages this has. I don't see any. Whereas on our famous YouTube platform, everyone's posting animal products, junk food, processed foods, cooked food, and what we're basically doing is, when humans are doing that, monkey see, monkey do, everyone's basically training each other to keep making the same mistake. Create mucus, create constipation, create dehydration, enhance addiction, normalize like a heavier weight in humans, um, and at the same time we're all running around like clueless where our diseases are coming from. So everyone's promoting all this junk food, and at the same time, you got millions of books out there, millions of lectures about health, how to get your health back, but none of them get to the answer. Like nobody does it. Nobody's really got health. Neither do I. Like, I'm suffering. I believe I know from my experience I'm on the right path, but the walk out the cave is very challenging. So many reasons. There's obstacles everywhere. Um, Noise pollution, fear, addiction, emotional turbulence, lack of access to produce, not enough calories, um, misinformation. Someone tells you, you know, you need to eat rice. It needs like it has essential vitamins you can't get from the tropical forest. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I need to finish this. This is so good. Don't put too much lemon. Don't put too much ginger. Not too much carrot, but strong with the orange. It's like boom, 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 boom in the head. It's like woo. And And the most amazing thing is that I'm on 52 days of juice now. So it's like I've been benefiting from that bum 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 for 52 days. Whereas a lot of people have been going doom doom doom, you know, like suppression grounding. And I don't judge, like I've been there before, I've needed it in my own times. But it would be nice to see more people on a solid food vacation because um, it's exciting to see people getting the same benefits you are. You could support each other when we're going through the same emotional turbulences, keeping each other grounded. But for now, for me, where I'm at, I'm a lone soldier on this. There's not many people doing this. And if they are, it's like one or two people online in the world. Anyway, I'm not trying to say I'm special, I'm just saying that no one's doing this. Um, the ripple effect. When I do something, it ripples out. If I do it, you do it. If you do it, your friend does it. If your friend does it, their mother does it. If their mother does it, their cousin does it. And it's like, this is how it ripples out. So, if we want the world to change, and if we want to be the change, we've got to start with ourselves and understand that every single thing we're doing every day is having a ripple effect. Remember that. Everything you do, your children, your neighbors, everyone's watching you. You know, when you get up in the morning, people can see you ate something last night you shouldn't have because you look lethargic, you look dehydrated, you barely have like any configuration going on in your mind, and you're just like the engines are like not running on all cylinders. If you're on raw living juice, when you wake up, that twinkling in your eye because you got your hydration back, that sharp thinking because you got rid of the cloud fog, that nice posture because you're getting hydrated and you're getting your posture back because your joints are becoming more alkaline and more loose. When you flushed out that cesspool inside of you and you think good, you feel good, and you actually smile in the morning and you're like, hey, how are you doing this morning? I felt amazing. Do you feel good? The guy's gonna be like, this isn't normal for you to be like this. Everyone's like indoors sleeping in on Sunday. Why are you up like zippity bang pop ready to like light fireworks at like 7 a.m.? And then when you tell your neighbor, I corrected the fall from grace, he's gonna be like, what? I corrected the fall of mankind. What do you mean? I stopped cooking my food. I'm flushing out the snake in my stomach. I'm raising my energy and vibration levels. I'm drinking pure sunlight. I'm on X number of days. I'm getting nutrition in. I'm abstaining from all my addictions. I'm becoming a better person. I feel reconnected to nature. I just want to hug a tree today and I want to meditate. I want to sit in the sun. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to listen to news. I don't want to go to that mediocre job that's useless, that has no purpose. I'll go speak to the people with those useless conversations. And if that keeps happening one by one on different people around the world, what we can have is, I know this is like far fetched from people because we're so deep in the dark ages, but, and it sounds very like hippie, but to return to grace, to return to a place where we stop having all these problems we see, you know, sirens going off, bad news, um, hate, prejudice, racism, all this stupid stuff. And we can come together as one and love again. So I think that's a beautiful world to be in, where you can find like raw living juices everywhere you go. Anywhere you go, you can smell jackfruit being open. You can smell like fresh like green juices being made. You can see like reusable like plates and people making big organic salads. There's abundance. People are not working as hard and like being stressed all the time. Like we work, but we don't burn ourselves out. We we have like durian available every, like it could be such a better world, you know. Um, and I'm patient with that. I'm not trying to force anything too quick, but I hope to be of to be light, you know, flavors of light. Drink the rainbow. Drink that pure living sunlight. Drink that stuff that's gonna take you to where you want to be, because that's what your soul wants. You know, your soul wants to be free. Your soul wants to be happy, and to do that, you need to get your health. You got to fix the foundation. You can't go disappear off into like other levels or like go into spirituality if your physical body is suffering. And if you want proof that your physical body is suffering, do what I do: rest, silence, fasting, meditation, and watch what comes out of you. You'll see how much of a filthy species we are. Our unconscious habits have led to nightmares inside of us. But what we can do now is, as a human race, we can consciously uncreate what we unconsciously created, okay? And remember the ripple effect. What you do every day is going to have an effect, and it's going to spread around you. If I do something, my friends, neighbors, community are gonna understand. They're gonna see. When you do it, it's gonna happen. And if you think of the world map as a big circle and there's like dots all over the place, and these dots have vibes coming out from them, you can see how it's just gonna keep spreading until it catches on and everybody just decides to stop putting a cigarette in their mouth. You know, who starts thinking about, why do I want like a fried dead bird's arms in my mouth? To do what? There's all this beautiful produce everywhere. Why do I need a fried bird in my mouth? I wonder why. Or a fried potato. Like, what are we doing? You know, we need to question these things. Is it really worth the resources, like the crime to murder, to transportation, to cooking it, to me eating it and throwing the rubbish out and it's got full of plastic, like styrofoam, I think that's what it's called. When you could have said that, I want to promote those farmers planting exotic fruit trees, and this fruits came in cardboard boxes that are recyclable. The everything coming out as waste is compost, which is not really waste. There's seeds, and there's like biodegradable flesh with nutrients. Isn't that a better world? Think about it. Like, this is my street, right? You see here. Everyone leaves out bags and bags and bags and bags of like plastic trash. And for me now, on my lifestyle, every day I just have compost. I don't have nothing else. Maybe only because like I live in a city and my celery comes in a plastic case. That's the plastic I have, and that goes straight in the recycle bin. But if you package it up, it's nothing. Like, even at that level of plastic, we would dramatically reduce our plastic intake. Think about water consumption. Like, I get most of my stuff is coming, all my water is coming from, is organic, bioavailable, structured, living, plant filtered water. So that's what I want. That's what my body can assimilate. But imagine how much plastic is used for people to keep drinking water bottles to rehydrate their high salt, low water diet. Think about like the impact. That's what people have to do to really understand. When people try and bash like raw food or juice fasting, you gotta just like that's an emotional reaction. You gotta sit down and think it through, because when you think it through logically, people actually realize I'm actually ignorant because I speak too fast. I need to shut my mouth, sit in silence, think this through, and return to the person with a logical argument. And what they'll realize is they don't have a logical argument, because what they've just, when they're bashing raw foods, fasting, juicing, they're not thinking about what they're saying, because I'm telling people this is going to have an impact on the way you think, smell, behave, look. Okay? It's going to affect everything. This is your consciousness and perceptual equipment. This is what you use to make decisions. Why build this thing out of trash? Your ancestors were eating figs. Figs is advanced plant biochemistry. It's advanced engineering. It's like trying to build a Boeing aircraft out of wood. You don't do that. You need the highest quality materials, and our brain expanded on complex chemistry of the forest. You can't go and replace that with, again, a dead bird's arms, fried in oil with fried potatoes and ketchup on top, with mayonnaise. Okay, squirt some cow milk on top of it too. And actually, do you know what? Let's not bash the carnivores. Let's go to the vegans. How is, like, rice is bird food, right? How is dead carrots with some curry paste on it and with some like dry rice, how is that going to return you to the brain of Eden? How is that going to make you euphoric? What is in there? Oh, it's carbs, protein, and fat. No, it's dehydration, constipation, deficiencies, and it's just going to send you in a hooked on cooked direction, where what you do is you only eat it because it does one thing, and it does one thing successful that raw food doesn't. It suppresses your emotions, it sedates and numbs you. So therefore, every time you put it inside your stomach, you shut down. And you don't know it, because you need to go on a raw food diet. You need to do the fasting, go back to the cooked food and do experiments, which I've done many times, both on good, healthy vegan food and processed vegan food. It destroys you mentally and physically. It's not just about weight gain, weight loss. That's what this planet doesn't understand. It's about your brain. It's about the thing between your ears. It's about this thing that we use to decide, should we destroy the Amazon forest, and should we destroy Borneo's forest? And right now, the decisions coming out of this brain on this planet is wrong. How do you know it's wrong? Because mm, you switch on TV every day and it's like war, crime, murder, disease, war, crime, murder, disease, war, crime, murder, disease. Let's look at history books. War, crime, murder, disease, war, crime, murder, disease. What does that mean? Clearly, something is wrong. Start with that two words. That's what I started with. Start with something is wrong, and trace everything back. And do you know what you're gonna find out? You're gonna find that cooked food, the fall from grace, is the reason why we're in the situation today. Okay. And again, my channel is to turn this around. Well, I'm not claiming to be Superman. I'm gonna go out and do this, but I'm hoping to be, again, as I've labeled the title of this video, the ripple effect. I understand in a conscious state that my behavior is gonna have an impact on this planet, and for my little stomach, on these little 80, 100 years I'm gonna be on this planet, I don't think it's worth my gluttony to continue the fall from grace. I'd rather be one of the people who tried to turn things around than be this person who went after like emotional sedation and excuses, right? How sad is that? Think about the future generations, and all you had to do was stop cooking your food to make the world a better place, but you didn't want to do that because again, excuses, addictions, denials, you know? And I'm saying that I'm gonna understand consciously that there's a ripple effect in everything I do, and every day I'm gonna do the best I can be. I'm gonna do the best I can do to be the best I can be. And if I do that every day, my friends, family, community, and now thank you to the iPhone and like, well, smartphones and access to the internet, it's having an effect on you guys who are watching me. So I hope to be a positive ripple effect on you, and I hope you can do the same job and do it for your friends. And what are we? We're guardians of the planet. So that was my rant for today. I wish you all well. At least start making juices. Yes, we need to use modern technology and combine it with ancient wisdom to create the effects we need, because right now humans are not in a good state, and eating bananas and dates isn't going to fix you. I promise you. Running off to exercise, eating bananas and dates and having salads and eating like cooked foods and stuff isn't going to fix you if you're looking for your health. So decide what level of health you want and take action, okay? Peace and love. Please follow this channel, subscribe, share it with anyone you think will benefit. I'm hoping to create much more better content in the future, okay? So I'm gonna get a drone. I'm gonna get like a nice camera. I'm gonna get like really high quality footage of like tropical fruits for you guys. I want to do mini juicing videos. I'm gonna update you on like experiments I do, coconut water fasting, dry fasting, disappearing off to like a tropical island. I want to post all this stuff up so I can inspire you guys to understand that there's paradise beyond your illusion of life. There is a paradise you can live, and it's in your hands to choose to go that direction. And it's available to you. It's available to me. We just have to choose to. There's millions of durian trees out there with all different cocktails or flavors. It's gonna be a psychedelic. It's gonna make you giggle. You're gonna love it so much, and you're gonna ask yourself, why did I choose to eat dead chips every day? So, a lot of fun content coming. For now, I'm just gonna deal with the technology I have because I'm still suffering with my skin. I can't do too much too fast. And yeah, a lot. I think there's gonna be exciting things to come for people who follow me. So, thank you very much, and I wish you a beautiful day.